Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was giving my son, Zayden, a bath. He's 10 months. And I had stepped out for a quick second to grab a towel and check on my older son.
I heard a splash and I thought everything was okay, and then I didn't hear nothing, so that's why I went in there.
As soon as he started screaming for me, I knew it was the baby, and I just knew.
I found him in the bathtub and I pulled him out. He was purple, you know, and he was lifeless, and that was, man. I started giving him breath, you know, giving him air, trying to get the water out of his chest, out of his lungs, and I was screaming for Heidi at the same time. And Heidi came in and grabbed him and put him on the floor and started doing CPR.
My husband was frantic, didn't want to take the time to look for the phone. My friend Caitlin, she just immediately dialed 911 and called.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
I don't know what the address is. I need the address. Oh my God.
Get a piece of mail.
I'm looking.
The caller was very hysterical when they first called in. The call taker remained very calm through that. If they get amped up with the caller, they're not going to get anywhere.
And what's the emergency there?
There's a baby, he drowned. What's the street? 22nd Avenue.
There was quite a bit of time spent trying to confirm that we were sending people to the right address. But obviously, they can't send help if they don't know where the patient is.
You just need to tell me, is it northwest 22nd or northeast?
She said southwest. It's southwest 22nd County.
Oh, it's got to be northwest or northeast.
Is it northwest? Northwest.
If the patient's not breathing, then a dispatch happens immediately, which in this case, on a drowning, it goes out very quickly, that information to the responders.
Medic 6-1 is responding. Copied information. Lifeline on standby.
It kind of felt like a dream almost. He was barely breathing and his heart rate was low, and his lips were blue.
The two parents are trying really hard to revive him.
They're doing CPR.
They're trying.
She was giving him breaths, and I pressed on his chest, get the water out.
How old is the baby?
How old is he, like 9? He's like 9 months.
Okay. Do they know how to do CPR? Or
Yes,
is that what they're doing? Okay.
Yes.
I've taken the CPR course, but I've never performed it on anybody. And I never thought it would be on my child.
He's crying now.
So he's crying?
Yeah, they got him revived, but I don't know how long he was in there either.
Okay, well, if he's crying, he's breathing, okay?
I was worried about brain damage because I didn't know like how much he took in. We were all pretty much scared at that time.
I just didn't want to let him go.
Okay, so if he's out of the water and he's breathing, just try to maintain the airway. Make sure his head's tilted back. And what's your name?
My name's Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Good job. We'll be there shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Anything changes, make sure you call us back.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Arrived on the scene, they brought the child to us. He was not responding well. He was pale in color, a very feeble cry, no good muscle tone. So we activated the helicopter. During that time, we had somebody else come in and drive our medic unit for us. We began resuscitating the young lad. And he responded very well. By the time the Lifeline crew landed there, he was doing quite well.
And he was out of the hospital the same day. He was only there for a few hours, so. I actually started crying. I did. I really don't like talking about it too much, you know, because I seen the whole thing in my head, and it's still in my head all the time, and it makes me kind of upset, you know.
I thank God for the fire department and, paramedics and just everybody that is there to help.